Chapter 14. Practice Test 1. Listening Test. In the listening test, you will be asked to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. There are 4 parts, and directions are given for each part. You must mark your answers on the separate answer sheet. Do not write your answers in your test book. Part 1. Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Look at the example item below. Now listen to the 4 statements. A.
They're leaving the room.
B.
They're turning on the machine.
C.
They're standing near the table.
D.
They're reading the newspaper.
Statement C
They're standing near the table.
is the best description of the picture, so you should select answer C and mark it on your answer sheet. Now let us begin the test with question number 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
The car is parked between the trucks.
B.
The trucks are being loaded.
C.
The vehicles are parked along the curb.
D.
Traffic is forbidden in the street.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
The food is on the stove.
B.
The man is giving the woman directions.
C.
They're stirring up the ingredients.
D.
They're freezing some food.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
The runner is following the dog.
B.
The dog is being fed.
C.
A crowd is running through the park.
D.
The dog is kept on a leash.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
The man is speaking into a microphone.
B.
He's calling from an office.
C.
He's making a phone call.
D.
He's picking up the phone.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
The check-in sign points to the right.
B.
The passengers are standing in the baggage claim area.
C.
They're waiting at the checkout counter.
D.
They're signing checks.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A. The tank is being filled up. B. The trunk of the car is full. C. The car tires are flat. D. Cars are lined up in front of the gas pump. Number 7. Look at the picture marked number 7 in your test book. A.
The woman is typing a paper.
B.
She's collecting printed documents.
C.
She's pressing a key.
D.
She's shifting the machine to the wall.
Number 8. Look at the picture marked number 8 in your test book. A.
There are flies in the sky.
B.
The helicopter is rising into the air.
C.
Passengers are getting on the helicopter.
D.
The helicopter is refueling.
Number 9. Look at the picture marked number 9 in your test book. A.
The men are giving a hand.
B.
They're shaking hands.
C.
They're giving handouts.
D.
They're waving goodbye.
Number 10. Look at the picture marked number 10 in your test book. A. The racers are wearing helmets. B. They're skating on ice. C. The front-runners are having a rest. D. The ground is slippery. Practice Test 1. Part 2. Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. For example, you will hear,
Where is the meeting room?
you will also hear A,
To meet the new director.
B,
It's the first room on the right.
C.
Yes, at 2 o'clock.
The best response to the question, where is the meeting room, is choice B,
It's the first room on the right.
so B is the correct answer. You should mark answer B on your answer sheet. Now let us begin with question number 11. Number 11. Did you walk to the station this morning? A,
Yes, I worked at the station.
B,
I woke up at 6.
C,
I drove there.
Number 12.
Do you happen to know where his office is located?
A,
By the mailroom.
B,
It happened yesterday afternoon.
C,
Yes, I know him very well.
Number 13. Can I just leave my car here? A,
No, you can't live here.
B,
This area is reserved for staff vehicles.
C,
No, you left it in front of the entrance.
Number 14.
Where is the letter from Mr. Ishiguro?
A,
In your in tray.
B,
In a little while.
C,
I'm writing it.
Number 15. The elevator is under repair this week. A,
Then I'll take the next one.
B,
We'll have to use the stairs again.
C,
I hope it will be repaid quickly.
Number 16.
Do you have any baggage to check, madam?
A,
You can shake my suitcase.
B,
Yes, I have.
C,
Just this backpack.
Number 17. Can I ask the purpose of your call? A,
No, I can't call back later.
B,
It's about the reorganization plan.
C,
I did it on purpose.
Number 18.
Didn't he get a grant from the government?
A,
He wasn't given any support.
B,
No, he lost the election.
C,
They haven't heard from him yet.
Number 19. How long have you been living in Wellington? A,
10 miles long.
B,
20 years ago.
C,
For over 20 years.
Number 20.
Why was the meeting called off?
A,
From his office.
B,
None of us could attend it.
C,
To discuss a new project.
Number 21. How much Spanish do you speak? A,
I can make myself understood.
B,
Just a few.
C,
I go to evening classes.
Number 22.
Let's break for lunch now, shall we?
A,
Better not. I'm on a diet.
B,
It's too early to launch it.
C,
It often breaks down at noon.
Number 23.
Would you like to see round the research facility?
A,
Yes, I like to see it.
B,
I'd love to.
C,
No, I won't.
Number 24.
Can I get you some water or a coffee or something?
A, the water fountain is on the second floor. B, no thanks, I'm not hungry. C, some tea would be fine if you got any. Number 25. Is the meeting still taking place on April 15th? A.
It was brought forward.
B.
No, the place has been changed.
C.
Yes, he is.
Number 26. Who shall I say is calling? A.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Brown.
B.
I'm the assistant to Mr. Williams.
C.
I will call again later.
Number 27.
By the way, who's the man in the dark suit?
A.
The former accountant.
B.
The other way round.
C.
In the waiting room.
Number 28. How late is the estimate that we requested? A.
2 weeks ago.
B.
We should have received it yesterday.
C.
A few blocks away.
Number 29. I think we're getting sidetracked. A.
That's right. It's standing on track 2.
B.
No, it's on the other side.
C.
Let's stick to the agenda then.
Number 30.
Are you going to work all weekend again?
A.
I need to unwind a bit.
B.
To prepare for the exam.
C.
I really had to.
Number 31. Have you got a number we can call you back on? A.
Yes, an increasing number.
B.
It's the same extension as Steve.
C.
You can call on me at my office.
Number 32.
I'll have steak and French fries. Shall I order the same thing for you?
A.
No thanks. The stakes are too high.
B.
I can't make up my mind.
C.
I'm not really angry.
Number 33. How often is the equipment serviced? A.
Every now and then.
B.
By examining all the machines.
C.
It's free of charge.
Number 34.
How was your return flight from London?
A.
6 hours.
B.
A lot further.
C.
Quite fine. I got upgraded.
Number 35. How do people address each other at your company? A.
We're all on a first-name basis.
B.
We have to wear a suit and tie.
C.
They send all the letters by express mail.
Number 36.
Where did she lose her passport?
A.
She let it loose in the street.
B.
On her way back.
C.
The day before yesterday.
Number 37.
What do these figures in bold print refer to?
A.
It's a breakdown of our latest results.
B.
We don't need to print them out.
C.
I can't figure out how much it costs.
Number 38. Who's going to run the new plants? A.
Bob Miller will plant it.
B.
They appointed one of their production managers,
C.
the man who already won the race last year.
Number 39.
How come you're not going to work today?
A.
I usually take a commuter train.
B.
I'm not on duty.
C.
It's not working today.
Number 40. Have you been there lately? A.
Yes, I've had some.
B.
No, I was on time.
C.
Not since I moved.
This is the end of the audio recording. Practice Test 1, Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
I'm glad our flight landed on time. I thought it was going to be delayed by several hours when the attendant announced poor weather conditions.
Well, it's all over now. I told you there was no need to worry. Let's go and pick up our bags.
Okay, I'll try to get a cart. Meanwhile, why don't you inquire about the next trains and buses to the city?
That's a good idea. Then I'll meet you at the baggage claim in about 5 minutes.
Number 41. Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 42. When did the man and the woman arrive? Number 43. What is the man going to do now? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
To fill this position, we need someone assertive with at least 6 years' experience and good interpersonal skills.
I think that Carlos Sanchez has the right profile. He has a lot of experience in sales and marketing, and until recently he's managed a team of 13 sales representatives at TCM Incorporated in Germany.
Well, he certainly has enormous potential for progress up to senior management level, but unfortunately he isn't fluent in English.
That's not really a problem as long as he can make himself understood. I'm sure he can improve his general level if we send him on an intensive training course.
Number 44. What is required for the position? Number 45. What is known about Carlos Sanchez? Number 46. What should he do to improve his level of English? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Why don't we go hiking this weekend instead of staying home watching TV?
Oh, I'm too exhausted to go hiking. I'd rather go to the movies. Do you know what's showing at the Green Park Theatre?
There's a good adventure movie starring Kyle Olsen this week. Why don't we go and see that?
It's got a great cast, but I can imagine the screenplay is ludicrous.
Number 47. Why does the woman refuse to go hiking? Number 48. What type of movie does the man suggest seeing? Number 49. What does the woman say about it? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation. Do you have any more vacancies for the nights of the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th of June?
Let me check. We still have a few double rooms left. They are located at the back of the building with a view over the park and the museum. Would you like to book one?
Yes, please. And do you have a restaurant?
No, we don't. But there are 2 just round the corner and another one near the train station.
Number 50. Where does the woman work? Number 51. What does the man want to do? Number 52. Where are the restaurants located? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Can you fill it up, please?
Certainly, madam. Regular or unleaded?
If I remember well, I think it's regular. Can you also check the tyres, please? Since last week, there's been a loud noise coming from underneath each time I shift gears. I can't figure out where it comes from exactly.
I don't think it's anything serious, but I'll ask one of our mechanics to come and take a look. He should be here in a few minutes.
Number 53. Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 54. What is the woman's problem? Number 55. What does the woman want the man to do? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
I read in the press that your company's annual sales are outstanding.
That's true. Turnover is up by 8% on last year and our market share has more than doubled. This is mostly due to the successful launch of our new range.
You should try to build on that success. Why don't you try to market the brand overseas?
Worldwide expansion is part of our overall business strategy. We're planning to break into the Japanese market by opening 3 mid-sized retail outlets in the next 2 months. 4 other locations are scheduled to follow next year. Number 56. What are the speakers discussing? Number 57. What does the woman suggest? Number 58. How many locations will open this year? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. Lewis this afternoon if possible.
Dr. Lewis is quite busy this week and he will be on vacation all of next week. I'm afraid it won't be possible until June 25th.
I can't wait that long. I haven't been feeling well for the last couple of days. I have a sore throat and I've been coughing a lot. I must have caught a cold from the air conditioning in my office.
Well, hold on. I'll ask him if he can fit you in between appointments.
Number 59. When will Dr. Lewis be available? Number 60. Which of the following symptoms is mentioned? Number 61. What does the woman imply? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation. We would like to rent a car to travel cross-country.
At the moment, there are very few models left. We've got this low-priced 4-door sedan, and over there, we've also got a spacious station wagon and a luxury convertible which are more expensive. They're all outfitted with air conditioning, GPS, and a CD player.
I think we'll take the cheapest one. How much does the rental cost exactly?
The daily rate is $79 including insurance. You'll have to pay a security deposit, which will be refunded when you return the vehicle. All you need to do now is complete this form and show me your driver's license.
Number 62. Which vehicle does the customer choose? Number 63. What is it equipped with? Number 64. What do they have to pay to get the car? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Bradshaw is in a meeting interviewing an applicant for a new position, but she should be with you in a little while. Would you like to take a seat while you're waiting?
Well, I'd rather stand, actually. I spent the whole night sitting on the plane from Los Angeles. All I need now is to stretch my legs.
Shall I call a taxi to drive you to your hotel after the meeting?
Oh, don't bother. Thanks. It's only a couple of blocks away from here. I can easily walk there. Number 65. Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 66. What does the woman want the man to do? Number 67. How will the man go to his hotel? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, madam, is this the right bus to go downtown?
Actually, there are several buses going downtown. It depends which part of town you want to go to. This one leaves in 10 minutes. It stops in front of the city hall and then goes straight to the train station.
That's exactly where I'm going. Thanks a lot. Where can I buy tickets?
We don't use tickets here. You must buy a token from any subway station or directly from the bus driver.
Number 68. Where does the conversation probably take place? Number 69. What does the woman explain? Number 70. What can be inferred about the buses? Practice Test 1, Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
It's a sign of the times. What was once considered as just a fad has become a widespread trend for an ever-increasing number of companies. According to a recent survey, roughly 12% of large companies offer paid sabbaticals to their executives each year, and another 25% offer unpaid ones. 5 years ago, only 7% of all companies were willing to offer unpaid sabbaticals. What has reversed the trend? Employers have realized that granting their staff a gap year to travel around the world, focus on non-professional projects, or acquire new skills is a great way to increase their loyalty to the company and stimulate creativity at work. Sabbaticals are usually offered to executive staff members who've been with their company for at least 10 years and whose record of achievement is outstanding. But freedom has a price. During their leave, employers are seldom allowed to work for another company. Some companies even require their employees to get involved in the actions of a charity or social service organization.
Number 71. What percentage of companies offer unpaid sabbaticals? Number 72. Why do some companies offer sabbaticals? Number 73. What are employees not allowed to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
Have you done any traveling in the past few months? If so, you must have noticed that the number of stores in the main U.S. airport terminals has gone up dramatically. Airports are increasing their retail offerings to increase profits and meet the needs of more demanding passengers. A couple of years ago, retail space rose by 5%, last year by 8%, and this trend is set to continue. By charging airlines to land, passengers to travel, and stores to lease space, airports have found a new source of revenue to bear the brunt of their heavy operating costs, infrastructure improvements, and sophisticated security systems. For retailers who are always seeking new outlets that can attract large numbers of potential customers, airports seem to be the ideal place as they offer a constantly renewed audience attracted by luxury brands, electronic devices, or local foodstuffs.
Number 74. Why has retail space increased? Number 75. By how much did retail space increase 2 years ago? Number 76. How do airports finance their operating costs? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following advertisement.
Whether you are remodeling your kitchen completely or just looking for advice to reorganize your workspace, call Russell & Brown. Since 1965, Russell & Brown's expert consultants have provided thousands of customers with the products, services and training for all their home improvement work. In no time at all, we'll give you all the tools and tips you need to turn the tiniest space into a comfortable room, the darkest corner into a welcoming and functional office. All our work is designed by French interior decorator Jacques Marceau and can be customized to meet your personal requirements. So, call our toll-free number now and talk to one of our consultants. All the advice you need is just a call away.
Number 77. What does Russell & Brown specialize in? Number 78. What kind of service does it provide? Number 79. How can customers contact a sales representative? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following recorded message.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Bishop, and I'm calling to speak to Mr. Turner. I already tried to reach you once this morning and left a message with your secretary, who told me that you're in a meeting. We have a problem with your invoice number 263Y dated February 23rd. The amount mentioned on the invoice is $3,560 plus tax, but that's a mistake and it should read $3,650 plus tax. Could you make the necessary corrections and send us a new invoice as quickly as possible? Thank you.
Number 80. What is the purpose of this message? Number 81. What is the correct amount for the invoice? Number 82. What is Mr. Turner expected to do now? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following announcement.
Welcome to the Orange Plaza Shopping Mall, the ultimate shopping experience. Nowhere else on the West Coast can you find such an exclusive selection of upscale stores and restaurants. It's now 3:30 and we hope that you're having a great time. Join us now at the food court. The name of the winner of our summer contest will be announced at 4 o'clock. The big prize this year is a fabulous cruise around the Virgin Islands. While you're in the mall, if we can be of any assistance, please feel free to contact any of our staff members. Thank you for shopping at the Orange Plaza Shopping Mall, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Number 83. What is the purpose of this announcement? Number 84. What is true about the Orange Plaza Shopping Mall? Number 85. What are shoppers invited to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement. As from January 1st, a new procedure regarding recyclable items will come into effect. The recycling of paper will be extended to writing paper, envelopes, newspapers, and soft-covered books. Cardboard will also be considered as paper and will have to be flattened so as to fit in the recycling containers. If a cardboard box is too large to flatten, just put it out as it is and write "to recycle" in block letters on it. As for newspapers, it is no longer necessary to tie them in bundles. All these materials can be bagged in recyclable brown paper bags provided by the City Hall free of charge. They can also be brought directly to our recycling depot, which is located at 69 Oak Lane and is open on weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Number 86. What type of paper will be recycled from January 1st? Number 87. What is said about cardboard? Number 88. When is the depot closed? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Thomas Brandon speaking. I hope you're having a pleasant flight. Our cabin crew will be serving warm meals and refreshments shortly. We are now cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet. Passengers seated on the left-hand side of the aircraft should be able to see California's Sierra Nevada and Yosemite National Park in a few minutes. Our arrival time in Toronto will be delayed by a couple of hours due to heavy snowfalls in Ontario. I'll give you more details in about an hour.
Number 89. When would this announcement be heard? Number 90. What information does the speaker give? Number 91. When is the plane due to land? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following news report. Mayor Jonathan Forrester has announced that 3,000 new trees will be planted in the city center of Brenton and the suburban area over the next 5 years. Sources close to the mayor's office say that it will be the most ambitious tree planting program ever undertaken in Europe. This large-scale project will cost about $8 million annually to plant and then maintain the 3,000 new trees. Other cities have already expressed a lot of interest in the project and may follow Mayor Forrester's lead. Number 92. What is the purpose of this announcement? Number 93. How much will the new project cost? Number 94. What can be inferred about other cities? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following presentation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming here today. My name is Anne Jones and I'm in charge of sales for DPL Inc. I'm going to give you a short presentation about our product range and then show you a breakdown of our sales figures for the domestic market so far this year. Then, I'll outline our sales strategy for the next 5 years. This brief overview will take about 10 minutes, and if you have any questions, I will be glad to answer them at the end. Thank you.
Number 95. What is the purpose of the presentation? Number 96. Which of the following points is the speaker going to deal with? Number 97. What will be her last point? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following report.
And now here's the weather forecast for today and the rest of the week. There's a chance of rain today in Florida as a frontal boundary continues to move slowly through the peninsula. Cooler temperatures are expected in Alabama throughout much of the week ahead after a warm day today. A high fire danger exists for West Texas as well as for parts of New Mexico, where humidity values are expected to be low and wind speeds to be high at times. Stay tuned for an update during the 5 o'clock news report.
Number 98. What will the weather be like in Florida? Number 99. Where will temperatures decrease? Number 100. What is said about Texas? This is the end of the listening test. Turn to part 5 in your test book.